Senator Tim Kaine discussed how to improve Army recruitment at Fort Eustis today. Good evening, I'm Regina Mobley.
And I'm Stephanie Hudson. As we reported earlier this month, the Army is struggling to meet its 2022 recruitment goals. 10 on your side's Amy Avery joins us now with a look at some of the solutions they talked about today.
Well, Stephanie and Regina, Senator Tim Kaine spent the day talking with young service members about what motivated them to join the Army. He says as it gets harder to recruit, military branches need to get more creative with their approach.
How do we get that group of kids who are mostly in middle school now, how do we get them to be focused on serving their country?
Senator Tim Kaine spent the day with top Army officials at Fort Eustis to talk about recruiting future service members. He says less 18-year-olds are able to meet military standards, which includes passing the physical fitness test. He believes cutting physical education in schools might be contributing to the lack of qualified applicants.
Just the level of activity is going down. People are in the front of a screen more.
Kaine learned about the Future Soldier program at Fort Jackson, which is aimed to help recruits who don't meet current standards but really want to join. Military officials also believe it's important to expand junior ROTC programs to more schools across the country.
In high schools that have junior ROTC programs, you're 44% more likely to get recruits coming from that school.
Senator Kaine believes the pandemic is also contributing to the low numbers because the military had to resort to virtual recruiting.
You send a recruiter to a high school and you have one-on-one conversations with kids, and then you go have conversations with their parents. That for about 2 years was shut down.
Because retention is strong, Kaine says he's remaining optimistic, but it's important to think about the future before it's too late.
We can talk about the diagnosis, but what's the prescription?
Senator Kaine says they also want to encourage schools to recognize students who choose to serve our country. He says students should be applauded for going into the military, not looked down on for not going to college. And he hopes schools start to jump on board with some of these new recruiting efforts. Amy Avery, 10 on your side.